Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Friday streams. After a couple of last interruptions of the last few Fridays, we are back. We should be back to consistent Fridays, but welcome everybody. I'm stirring up shit in YouTube this morning. I'm picking on JJ Stevens. Does anybody want to buy a new AMD processor? I bought 10 of them. I'm selling them for 3,000 AUD. I'm going to retire. No, I'm joking. I didn't buy any. I couldn't afford to buy one anyway. And I actually wouldn't buy one because it doesn't work for what I want it to do. 3K, man, that's a steal. Absolutely, AMD. I'm just picking on years. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome. It's Friday morning. We're back to doing, well, we're sort of doing Classic Friday today. We are in the TBM, so we are in the TBM, and then we're going to be jumping over into the RJ from Just Flight, which released early this morning. So it's out and about if you want to pick it up, and unfortunately, I thought it might. It's already doing a discount. That code doesn't work on it. So I probably should have said it when Just Flight was in the stream. But anyways, I wouldn't expect them to do that on a brand new product, but it's out if you want to pick it up. But we are going to do some TBM flying today because I wanted to play around with the TBM FS mods controls that released this week too. I like the iPad stand for the Bravo. Cool, JJ Stevens. And feel free to have a look. I'm actually currently working on the iMap or the My App from AX Air. I'm actually making a stand and also a keyboard stand for the Turtle Beach yoke. So that's what's going up next week. So, but yeah, go check it out. Good morning, crew. Anyways, I'm waffling on now. I've got sidetracked like someone I know. But anyways, let's do this over here. And yes, I shaved for you guys this morning. I did. Let me fix that up. All right. Anyways, we are multi-streaming over on Twitch and YouTube. Saki's dropping the emotes in there. I wouldn't mind a cool keyboard stand. Yeah, generic for applications. Yeah, it all depends though. These particular ones, the first ones are going to be for the Turtle Beach yoke. So if you got the Turtle Beach yoke, there'll be a couple of stuff up out next week. Anyways, I digress. We are multi-streaming over on YouTube. and Twitch today. So, as we do always. But we're going to say hello to Connor, was the first one over on YouTube land to say hello. Chris Stewart says happy Friday all. Mr. Betty Big Bucks is over there. G'day, g'day, g'day. How's work going, Betty? Hello. How's work going? Mr. Loaded Potato, welcome to the stream. Mr. Peter Brett, CP6565 says to say hello. Benchy, what's going on? Good morning, everyone. Mr. Native Aussie's here as well. Captain Fozzie is here. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Thompson 100. I don't know what he's saying because he's speaking a different language, and I can't read it because me only speak ausflightsimmer English. The sunny setting in the sky is hazy. A grey, but ausflightsimmer is here. What's going on, J. Russ? Maya's here as well. Mr. Zach, welcome to the stream. Richo's here. Mr. JJ Stevens, welcome to the stream. Richo's here. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that, Mr. Richo. The flying sharklets, I will. The thing is, there is so many updates that a lot of the devs are doing the right thing at the moment, where they're updating a lot of the stuff to get it to a good base level for people that still want to use 2020. So there's so many updates coming around at the moment. It's in that insane. But, whenever the guys at Phoenix do a big update, they're usually pretty good. Anyways, I digress again. Pringle, what's going on? Mr. Ambril Yamamoto says, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Kanga's here as well. Oz Sim favorites Airbus. Yeah, it's another Airbus, but it's just got like on the wings, you know. Jason Jolly, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Ryan Fox is here. Stir it up, shade, but I always do. And then it bites me in the arse because the drop bears get me back. Brett Plays, did I say hello to you? I'm not sure if I did. Mr. Peter Judge. Jeez, we have a lot of Peters that come into our stream. Not that I have anything wrong with that. Benjamin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, I've been slacking a bit, but starting to come back around at the damn doctor wants an MRI on your shoulder now. Oh my God, Mr. Ryan Fox. Are you... Yeah. You haven't done it again, have you? Like for the third time. Beto, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Morning, Shane. All welcome back to Friday's. Boss says to say hello. I've got a message for Tony's boss. Tony doesn't work hard enough and he gets paid too much. You need to do something about that. Over on Twitch Slam, we got Mr. Epic Chicken. He was the first one in there. Saki's dropping some emotes in there. Thank you, Saki. Mr. Native Aussies supporting both streams. Hard Ups over there. Welcome. Drama Llama. Good morning from all from the Philippines. Other shoulder, mate. Other shoulder. No. Mr. Ryan Fox. Oh, no. Pringles over there as well. Who else is there? Mr. Brett Plays is over there. And Dryzen is over there. Guys, welcome to the stream. All I heard was doesn't get paid enough. That's what I thought you might have heard. But welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm not sure if we're going to have any... We don't really have many people flying with us on a Friday, but we'll get a few in there. We are going to do a TBM flight. Oh, we'll get a few TBMs. Have I got things going here? No, of course I don't. Bring on a new sim, I'd say. I'm sick of the same old bugs that have been around for years. I want new bugs. That's going to be the feature in the new sim. We want new bugs. Give us some new bugs. Hey, 24 months! Holy cow! 24 months!
Can't believe it's been 2 years of misery. Love you, Shane.
Of misery? Did he say misery? You cheeky bugger. I can't believe you dropped the misery. They pulled the misery one. There we go. Mr. Loaded Potato! Yep! Ah. Thank you very much for the support. 2 years of misery, apparently. He's so miserable. He's here, and it's 2 years later. There we go. We got some stuff there. Mr. Bossman Gaming, what's going on? Misery, it does love company. It does, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Oh no, someone put some Conti faces in there. Holy cow. Nobody important says hoping the 3D bugs in the 3D trees. Oh, there we go. That's 3D bugs. I think this Shepparton Airport's actually a freeware from memory from NZ Simulations, or what's the other Aussie one? I can't remember, but I got to remember how to fly this guy. But I'm looking forward to messing around with it now. We got a new. Anybody doesn't know, just a quickly little thing with FS mods, guys. I actually model it after the aircraft in the sim. That way, you're getting the closest thing you can get to what you're flying in the sim. So even actually the mixture knob, I modeled all that the same, all done from scratch. The only thing I didn't do when I actually modeled it is, I'll actually bring one up so you guys can see. I made this button not as big because it sort of was like, didn't need to be that big. So the button knob doesn't work. It's just there for style. But yeah, we did it all. And I didn't do these things here because that didn't really need to be done. But it's all there. It's all there. Anyways, you guys can check it out. Put in FS mods. Yes, it's free. I thought it was for a free scenery. I need to update my game path so I can go and fly. Absolutely, Native Aussie. You need to come flying with us. We fly every Friday morning, Wednesday night, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning. The last couple of Fridays was sort of a bit wonky. Or the last couple of weeks, because one, we went on holidays, and then I had my birthday last weekend, so it was sort of a bit disrupted. So, but anyways, we're gonna get going, and let me just adjust the music sounds down a little bit. There we go. Then we'll get up and running. It's so muggy in Queensland today. So muggy. If you've got an Etsy account, guys, feel free. How was your birthday? My birthday was on Saturday and I worked the whole time. But I had the Sunday off. Generally, Sundays, like, I take half a day off Sunday. It's pretty much the only day off I have a week away from ausflightsimmer and all the other bits and pieces I do for the channel. But it was good. It was good. It was more, and also because we had the week off before when we went on a little holiday with the family, which was absolutely fantastic, and I need to do more of it if I can. So guys, if you do have an Etsy account, feel free to jump over FS Mods and just follow it or favorite and all that sort of stuff. I have no idea if it does anything, but that'd be appreciated anyway. All right, let's do this. Let's move on and stop talking about that sort of stuff. We're going to raise the bar and we're going to turn the battery on to GPU. We're going to turn some nav lights on here. And we're going to do that down there. I got to remember all of this because it's been a while. Yes, I used to play with you, but stopped playing. I'm back playing again, and I may join this flight when I get a time. No worries, just do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. It is no problem whatsoever. But it is nice to see some old faces. A new sim does bring back people, you know. A new sim brings the boys to the yard. So yes, and I did say that. All right, I'm fumbling around because I got to remember how to start this guy. All right, that's cool. Generator, we won't do anything. All right, okay. We need to go over here, put the fuel to, I think it's Ox needs to go on for memory. There we go. But clip that. No, you don't need to clip that. What are you talking about? Ignition can go on to auto and start can go on. There we go. Fire up. If the propeller starts turning, we're winning. There we go. How come my instruments aren't working? What have I done? Patreon GPU on. There we go. Might work if I do that. Because I didn't have the GPU there. There we go. Good morning, Avers. Another classic clip. No, this needs no clipping needs to be involved here. Mr. Ryan Fox, welcome back to the Business Class Lounge. Hope you're doing well, sir. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh, it's all happening. It's all happening. Now we need is a what do you mean in a white suit? You've got to have flares on the white suit though. You've got to have flares on the white suit. What are you talking about? Smith, thank you very much for the follow, and Mr. Ryan Fox, thank you very much for the Business Class Lounge. Appreciate it, sir. Generator can go to main, I think, from memory. We'll turn on all the HSIs and gyros are on. I think that's all cool there. All right, let's go and turn some other bits and pieces on. I got to remember how to do this. Fuel can go to auto. Ox pump can go to ox pump can go to auto, and that can go to auto. And then we're going to go down here. A bleed air can go to on. That's all good. That's all good. Air conditionings can go to on. Fan can go to auto. We're going to go up here and we're going to do some stuff. Where's my button? The EFS master can come on. That'll do its thing. Radios can go on. But pitot heats that can go on in the separator. We won't worry about that. And she's all firing up. There we go. We remember how to start her. This thing's so cool to fly. I forget that it's got all the new iPad stuff in here too. And they did the update. I haven't flown it since they updated it. We're going to go up to 5 and enter, and let's do its thing. Enter. Great to be back. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. It's good to have you back. Hey, do you know why the DC Designs Concorde is so loud? I have no idea, Mr. Big Chicken. I've sort of don't... oh, I'm in beta. There we go. I don't really fly it. I haven't flown it since they broke it. Is the update done? They finished doing the update for it, or are they still doing it? Just waiting for the satellites to do the satellite things. Yeah, I love this TBM because it's not full glass cockpit and everything like that. As you can see, there's a lot of buttons in there. I'm a big fan of Black Square Aircraft. I think they do a really good job of their stuff. So, big fan. All right, cool. We're going to go over to Hotham, and then we're going to go down to, I think it's Beauty something or rather. So we're going into the Highlands where it snows in the wintertime in Oz is what we're doing. Looks like we've got a bit of a crosswind as well. So strobes, no taxis can go on. I think we're all good here from memory. If I've buggered it, I've buggered it. And fuel tanks onto auto. That's good, that's good, that's good. 20 degrees outside. That could stay on standby. I think we're good to go. Good to go. Just bump the mic. Where's the brake? Where's the brake? There we go. Check. Oh, that's lucky we've still got camera views. Which runway we're taking off, lads and ladies? It's a crosswind, but I think it's favouring this side, so let's go this way. Speaking of snow, we got the first dusting of in the mountains this morning. Holy cow. Whereabouts is the mountains, Joshy, for you? Yeah, what mountains? Man, this plane's so cool. Northern Japan. Ah, roger. Get out of the beta. That's the cool thing. You can use the TBM, you can use the beta as a bit of a break. Going again March. Yeah, I've been to Japan. I've been to Japan for a while now. It's been a long time. Beautiful country. People are so nice. Very, very clean, very safe. Lots to do. Holy cow, there's a lots to do over there. All right, landing lights can go on, taxi lights can go off. Jesus, it'd be good if I could actually get up and flying as quick as what I do. Actually, I won't stick passengers oxygen on as quick as I normally do when I fly an airliner. Let's go to alts. There we go. That's cool. That's cool. Flaps can do that. And AP master, we'll put the autopilot, but we'll put it as off for now, and then we will do a thing. All right, passengers don't need oxygen. Well, it all depends how high we go, Maya. It all depends how high we go. I wouldn't really need to start worrying about oxygen until we get up to above 8,000 feet, then more to like 10 or 11,000 feet. I forget how cool this thing is, and it is even cool bottles. But yeah, this thing's. I don't know why I don't fly the TBM from Black Square more often. Hey, I was so excited when he did the 850 instead of the 950. Very, very cool. Man, flight sim's gonna be so cool. Who's getting excited? It's like 11 days. 11 days. Holy cow. Hey, Richard, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day, g'day. All right, we'll turn some sim sounds up a little bit. She's a quiet plane. In the US, passengers don't need oxygen until 15,000, really. You're super keen for the Just Flight a Fokker 100. Yeah, I think you're going to be waiting for 2024 for that, Pringle, but the RJ is phenomenal, which we're going to be giving it a go. Actually, I should have checked to see if there'd been an update. You had money? Yeah, absolutely. This would be my go-to. I've always been a fan of the TBMs.
Roger, roger.
I'm just really, really disappointed when Microsoft did the TBM and it was butchered. Cordial Cloud coming out. All right, we'll wait for the gents. I can't afford with all these planes and PC parts. Yeah. I hear. I hear. I hiked to 14,000 yearly in Coralala. I can't say that state name. Oh my god. So the thin air is normal. Oh, there we go. Look at all the TBMs. Yoshi's doing the algorithm rounds. Thank you, sir. All right, let's get going, shall we? Which way was that wind coming? I didn't check. Alright, let's put some aileron in. And you see, you can tell the planes that have actually updated... Oh. That have actually... That was so bad on my behalf. That have actually updated the new ground handling effects. Holy cow, we're flying sideways today. She is windy. Clear right, clear left. Alright, we're gonna depart on the downwind, or the crosswind. I can't remember where the runway is sitting. Where's the runway? With a crosswind. Oh shit, we don't need to put the gears down. There we go. Your dampener can come on. APU, Autopilot's doing a test. We'll let it do its tests. There we go. Let's go straight on to nav. And it's going to do its thing. Cool. Let's engage the VS. Oh, let's not do that much. What am I doing? Pressing all the wrong buttons here. Shit. Oh man, what are you doing, buttons? There we go. Oh no. Give me 2 seconds here. All right. Let's go back up to 5K. VS. No. Why does that keep changing? I'm so rusty on this thing. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Arms. Cool. Alright. We're good now. It's been a while since I pressed these buttons. Let's cruise up. I'm gonna slow down a little bit here. Maya says, I love crosswinds flying at big planes. So cool to see how sideways they get. Yeah, then you gotta kick that rudder around. Always fun. We're gonna go up to 8,000 feet. But we're just gonna climb a little, just a steady climb, 500 feet per minute. Nice and relaxing. A West USA server. We're always on the West USA server. Beardy, make a whiskey. Sorry, mate. I just did the departure, so I missed you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I would love to come flying, as I love the TBM, but you have to work. Yeah. This is sort of the stream. We have a lot of people that lurk in the stream and watch while they're working in Australia. So welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. As we do the old Friday morning work streams. And also, it's late for our British friends, so it's like midnight over there. I did turn it on. Cool, 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 cool. Engines, cool. Right, there goes 4K. So we're flying from Shepparton to the Australian Alps, so we're going to Hotham. Every time I fly into Hotham, it's like as windy as anything. So that'll be interesting. So I thought I would fly the TBM because she'll get us there. Then we're going to fly down the mountains a little bit to a place called Mount Beauty. And then after that, then we're going to be jumping into the... turn the strobes on. Then we're going to jump into the RJ from Just Flight. And then we're going to go and do a an RJ. I think where we're going from Brisbane, so Orbeck, Stutterville, up to Gladstone, I think. Yeah, I had the TBM 850 Indra. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. But if you do pick it up, make sure you use the discount code. Just put an exclamation mark Just Flight so you can save some money on it. Alright, I'm going to slow down some more. So we get a chance for everyone to catch up. It's a quick flight. We've only got like 80 nautical miles to go already anyway, so... We'll just slow down a little bit more. It's hard to slow this thing down. There we go, we're at 5k, and it's hard to say that we're at 5k because the ground is actually going up with us. I use the black square Baron. Yeah, this thing's amazing. This was the first one. I can't remember if they used... I can't remember if this was the first one. This might have been the first one that they actually did the whole modeling themselves. I think some of the sounds of this aircraft are used from Microsoft Flight Simulator, but the modeling and everything was all done by them. All of it, the 3D model and stuff like that. So, and then obviously the last one they released, which was the Piston Dukes, that's all 100% theirs for everything. So he did say he'd like to go back and do some more updates to the TBM, but TBM's amazing, especially when it's got all this stuff in here that I don't really look at now. Put that into kilos. Engine's good. Outside air temperature 1 degrees. We don't need to recharge the battery, but we'll put that back. But yeah, this and my favorite black square products is this one and the Piston Duke. They're absolutely amazing. I really enjoy flying them. They're one of my favorite planes in aircraft in flight sim. Like everyone's catching up. I'm still doing 150 knots though, but we are flying super slow for the TBM. The black square Baron's okay, but now that the Piston Dukes are out, it's amazing, absolutely amazing, really good stuff. Well, now that the RJ's released, I've had all the aircraft, other than the Boeing 757, of all the aircraft I wanted to release this year, they've all released. A very happy man. And I need to go and fly the Boeing 727 again, because it's had a whopping lot of updates. I'm not really interested in the latest update, which is the oil rig stuff. Or the oil... thingamajigger if you guys seen that, but they've done about a bunch of updates since I've last flown it, so I need to get back into that. That was a nice from FS Studios. That was a nice little surprise this year. All right, mountains are coming up. There's 8,000 feet, or coming up to 8,000 feet. Buzzers there. Cool. We may get to the tops of these clouds. We'll see how we go. We'll stay at 8K for a little bit. I forget how quickly this thing flies. It's amazing. All right, got 22 degrees in the cabin. That's not bad. And we got -2 on the outside there. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a bit of a slowdown leading up to 2024, but I tell you what, it's been the complete opposite when it comes to releases and stuff. I feel sorry for some of the developers that have spent a lot of work on there, and I can't see people buying a lot of aircraft and a lot of scenery leading up to 2024. I think people just in general, in real world stuff, aren't buying much anyway, but are holding off on some stuff. Which is completely understandable. But yeah, very, very, very surprised. If you asked me 6 months, we're going to have this many releases to the just before the new sim arrives, I would have said no. But a big thank you to Mr. Loaded Potato, or Lodge Potato, and Mr. Ryan Fox, guys. Thank you very much for the memberships. I appreciate it. We've got Contour Cloud, Mr. Kangas there, Finicky Frog, Aussie Benchy, Ex-Pilot's back. I think that is a bad kitty, Mr. Bear. So we've got a couple of people that are new. Welcome. And we're going to do some cloud surfing now. Oh, you're bad kitty. Ah, there we go. Well, welcome. All right, we've got 58 nautical miles to go. There we go. What have we got? 215 knots across the ground. My cat woke me up early. Oh, there we go. Well, it's summertime up here, or it's close to summertime up here, and it starts getting light at like 4:30. So the dogs get us up at usually 5 o'clock. I did have a Mrs. Oz let me sleep in this morning for like 6:30. But yeah, we've been getting up super early. Because the dog's just like, oh, it's light. It's light. I need to go out and go to the toilet. Nady obviously says, yeah, I have not bought anything. Waiting for 2024. Yeah, I think a lot of people in that boat as well. All right, we've got to climb. We can't sit in the clouds like this. I don't really want to do any IMC conditions, so we're going to go up. And we're going to arm that. Oh. Now we're going to go up. Well, Mr. Ryan Fox, I forget. I tell you what, I forget. Mr. Mr. Bumpkin Air, welcome to the stream. There's like hundreds of you. I've got to remember everybody's Discord name, everybody's Twitch name, everybody's YouTube name. I've got to remember my name. I do forget. You've got to like stamp it to my forehead. I'm sorry. See, if you just had Ryan Fox, then I'd remember. Oh. If you ask my wife, Mrs. Oz, she'll be able to tell you in real world terms, right? In real world terms, I'll go, what's that lady's name? And she goes, what do you mean, what's that lady's name? You know who her name is. And I said, no, I can't freaking remember to save my life. I am really bad when it comes to names. And I'm getting worse as I'm getting older. When my wife knows everybody's names. And it's like street names. I don't look at street signs. I just know how to get there, right? I think it's a male thing. And then I go, well, where do you go to get to that place? And she goes, go down this street. And I said, well, that means nothing to me. I don't know the street signs. I don't bother looking at them. I just know how to get there. At least I remember you're from Texas, y'all. Yeehaw! Absolutely. There we go, above the clouds. We're going to descend soon, but at least we're above the clouds. I forgot how high Hotham is for the airport altitude. But it's always windy. And it's always better to fly. Oh, I reckon the Piston Duke would get up there no problem, but if you're flying something like a 172, 152 Piper Tomahawk, something like that, Arrow might be all right. You would struggle. Look at that. I love flying this thing. It's the one chance that I just realized they're going way too quick. Yeah, well, I tried to slow down for everybody here. I'm starting to see their lights now. Because you can very, very easy zoom off on this thing, so... We're threading the needle through here, through some airspace. Man, I'm looking forward to seasons. Looking forward to the new weather engine, lighting engine. See, I'm excited because I didn't do the alpha, tech alpha, so I haven't played the sim. You guys have had more to probably, a lot of you guys have probably had more to do with the new sim than I have. I was like, and I won't be streaming on day one of the sim. I'll be getting it all set up and messing around with it myself. Plus, there's probably going to be server issues and all that sort of stuff. There'll be heaps of other people streaming, but it won't be me. I want to be a flight sim enthusiast for that day and just take it all in. Plus, I'll be tired because I'll be staying up all night, so I'll be cranky pants anyway. Look at the wing flex on the TBM. Love your Microsoft Flight Simulator updates. Thank you. I appreciate it. There'll be another one out tomorrow night. As soon as we finish streaming, we'll be starting to work on it, actually. Normally, I have about half the script done, but I haven't because I've been working on FS mod stuff. Yeah, let's have a look at this side. But yeah, not too far to go. Not next week, but the week after. And it's on Tuesday. Release is on Tuesday, Wednesday morning for us. Wonder how many sick days around the world are going to be done. Are you a pilot in real life? Yes, sir. Not for a job, just for fun. Just fly planes for fun. Mr. Richard Clark, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Everyone's catching up. There we go. Taking a sick day on the 19th. Shane is a test pilot for Airbus. I am not William Kelly. No, I only fly little planes like this. Hang on. Like this guy here. That's me. The back of my head looks way better than the front of my head. Just saying. Yeah, don't you think so? Sammy738, thank you very much for the follow. I love your streams, they are amazing. Now let's connect on our Discord. Sammy, are you a bot? Sammy sounds like a bit of a bot. Are you a bot, Sammy? Exam Pro 78, welcome to the stream. Okay, back at damn meeting. A boss said I had no. Sounds sus. Yeah, Sammy sounds like a boss. A bot. If you're not a bot, Sammy, just say hello and start talking to us. 2020 comes out on my birthday, says Chris. The boss said you had to earn your money. That's what usually happens, Mr. Tony. All right, we've got 27 nautical miles to go. We're getting into IMC conditions. I'm not going to climb any higher though, so we'll just have to deal with it. Samsy, I should say. Samsy, I do need some new friends. Samsy sounds like a bot. Yeah, I think it's 8, it's either 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. Pacific time or something when it's releasing. There's no, far as I've been told, there's no strategic bit by bit by bit. It's the same, the servers are just opening up. Oh, Dashy's doing your IFR now? Well, you've got way more flying experience with me. I just fly light aircraft for fun. I don't have any IFR or anything that rating. Just fly with the sun up, clear weather, and just have fun. I should have started flying when I was a lot younger, and then I probably would have done it as a career. Then I wouldn't have done a YouTube channel, I think. Can you demonstrate the server opening strategy again? How did I do it? It just opens up. It just opens up. I'm going with the Premier Deluxe Edition for 2024. Yeah, so next week we're going to start doing some giveaways. Give away some Microsoft Flight Simulator packages. yeah, I haven't picked it up yet myself, but I'll probably just do the premium deluxe myself. Is I think where I'm going. Exactly, no ausflightsimmer. They wouldn't have been, no. If you did aviation as career, yeah. I'll take an aviator pack. No, I'm not giving away any aviator packs. What do you think this channel is? Made of money. Oh, if I was going to create a YouTube channel again, it wouldn't have been a flight sim one. There's no money in it. Take swimming very seriously. What about delay the hard copy versions? Yeah, I think that's going to get resolved, Benny. Because, well, I know that Jorg said he bought like 15 copies of the collector's edition, and I think he's got family friend overseas, so that's probably affecting him. But he said, well, they'll get it sorted. They'll get it sorted. So, but it's only in Europe. But yeah, Aerosoft, man, holy cow. I was surprised Aerosoft streamed on Twitch the other day. Rafi streamed on there. I haven't watched his stream since the A330 come out, eh? Yeah, 15 copies of his own product. He purchased it for his family. He mentioned it on a developer live stream. But I'm surprised Aerosoft's streaming, and Rafi only had about 15 people watching. They were all being... No one was really talking in the stream, but... Yeah. And he wasn't flying the 330. I think he was flying the Phoenix A320. He's a nice guy, Rafi, but geez, Aerosoft have made some blunders of late. Alright, it's got to be over there in 2 minutes. I'm just trying to see where this airport is. I can't see. It's on a hill somewhere. I think that might be it there. I think that might be it there. So we're going to go on... Heading mode here, and then we are gonna descend down to 8. Hey, Tekken, what's going on over on Twitch land? Welcome to the stream. Must be a supply issue. Oh, yeah, that's what they've blamed it on. But yet they basically aren't. They said they're not doing anything to fix it, which is the problem. Aerosoft streaming other developers' well, they do. They do, Benning. You don't have, must be a supply issue. You don't have any issues, Shane, the way that you are pumping out those FS mods. I wouldn't say pumping them out, but I do keep stock of stuff. So my main thing is when someone buys them, I want to make sure they get out straight away and they get shipped. So, you know, you've got control over that. You as the business owner, and they have control over it. So. But I basically, I have it set, there is pretty much, say if you ordered something this afternoon, it probably won't go out to Monday because obviously I can't do anything because the post is closed on Saturday and Sunday, but generally it's that day or the next day it gets shipped. No messing around. All right, we are... Gonna go out this way. Holy cow, that's close. Alright, let's keep going down. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I think Two-Toe Murphy actually spoke about the Aerosoft stuff himself because he was affected as a customer, so so I guess he could say a lot about it. But yeah, holy cow, talk about making mistakes after mistakes. I really hope the guys turn it around over there. I was getting really excited for their 330. I need to check out, I've got to watch this afternoon the I Builds 330 that they've got, that was in the development live stream, so I've still got to watch that later on today. Am I doing any legs of the world? I was going to, Benny, but no. But any spare time I've been doing other stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some work. I'm going to organize to do like World Flight next year, but like a proper session of it, like what Conti's doing, and join the group and do most of the flying. Just got way too many projects on the go. Ozzy and I did the Mexico City to Las Vegas last night. It was fun. Oh, nice. The dev stream was good. Cool. The Any Build Planes looks excellent. Yeah, that's what Murph said, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Did you see how much it is affected? Did you see how much it's affected our con and gave it a miss? Did you see how much it... How do you mean how much it affected? Like in the workload? World Flight has changed the man. In what do you mean changed the man? The Albatross was also featured. Yeah. Ryan Fox just lost his electronics and engine, and that's no good. All right, first notch flaps down. Looks good and the sounds look good. Nice. I would probably imagine like all I builds aircraft that they will have to do some bug fixing to it. But I'm looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to a 330. I've been on a few 330s in the real world and I think they're a nice plane. No time we're gone. What do you mean no time we're gone? Are you like mayday mayday or what? Oh shit, I've overcorrected myself here. Wasn't watching where I was going. All right, let's call this an extended base turn here then. I wasn't looking at any of my instruments whatsoever. I missed Microsoft Flight Simmer streams with any builds. That would be interesting to see. I think I missed the Microsoft. It would be well. It's all on the YouTubes, but of course I will. I'll watch it on 2-speed. I watch them all on 2-speed, and they sound like chickmunks. And then I obviously put all the highlights in videos. That's how I get them all through, because they're like an hour and a half long. And sometimes you're only like getting like 3 minutes of information really when I grab the highlights. That's why I do it, so people don't have to watch the hour and a half. But yeah, that's how I do it. I put it in chipmunks. Jork sounds funny. Chickmunk. And also What's the lady's name? She's a very nice lady, community manager. She sounds funny too when you put it at 2 speed. That's how I do it. Yep. Jane, that's it, yeah. Jane's actually got her own Twitch. I watch it when I can. It's on Australian time, Tuesday afternoon. She bakes cakes and stuff. She has her own Twitch channel. She's always windy. If you want a challenging landing with winds, this place is the way to go. Oh, we just had a bit of a gust up then. Oh man. Wind, it must be insane. It's just floating. Oh. We've got a gust there. Holy cow. It's always challenging landing in here. Planning to land. I was planning to land. Oh, holy cow. You just did what, a settle? Right, so I'm keeping the flaps down the whole way. We're gonna do a slow circuit here. We'll turn early because that wind's pushing us down. Holy cow. Alright, so we're at 1,000 feet. Or we were at 1,000 feet according to our radio altimeter. There we go. Let's get ready for some slow flight action here. That's what makes it fun. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've decided to fly here, because it's always... I've never come in here before where it's just calm. Hey, Mr. Edward, what's going on? Oh shit. I was too busy looking at the other plane. I do fly planes in real life. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't fly like this in the circuit though. And those call outs are real. I'm coming in way too shallow now. Chancellor got an update too. Nice. I don't think I don't own it. Skilled for 2024. Been watching you for years. Hey Edward, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Well, welcome to our little community. Where's the Banana Dave? I have no idea. It's a nice twin. Yeah. I never got it because it was buggy at the start and then I never got around to it. Alright, so we need to approach this a lot slower than what we did before. So we're getting pushed down because we're at the side of the mountain here, and then you'll see once we get over the crest, we'll get pushed up. There we go. Now we're getting pushed up. There we go. There's the push up. Now we're getting sync. Jesus, come on. There we go. We just took off again. Same thing as last time. There must be like a little bit of gust through the wind towards that end section there. It just wants to like pick you up again. Holy cow. And that was only on one notch of flaps too. Oh, we already did, Mr. Wounded Warrior. We already did one go around. But a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I don't know if I don't deserve a round of applause for that one. Very gusty. I think when we land into Mount Beauty though, we should be going into the wind from memory. There's relief from the packs. I reckon there would be some stories to tell out Hotham. Like, look at that flag. Look at that. He's gusting. Edward says, my girlfriend, Layla, if I said that correctly. Layla, what's a shout out? She loves your channel too. Hello, Layla. Hopefully Edward's looking after you. Hey, Mr. Milo, what's going on? A nice airport, this one. Hey. You would know, Mr. Milo. It's always windy and interesting coming in here. You mean aviation stories or winter ski lodge stories? No. No, aviation stories. There'd be a lot of interesting approaches coming in here, I would imagine. Actually, I didn't even put my landing lights on, but anyways. There would be a lot of interesting stories, I reckon, on the approach. Kangas. Really? But the TBM is the right plane to do it. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Milo. I haven't spoke to you in a while. I see you in Conti's stream. Yes. And off the autopilot there. Cities will be a thing of the past when the 3D tree versions come out. You guys know what the right thing to say. Working on sceneries? Are you allowed to say what sceneries you're working at the moment, and are they freeware or payware, sir? Gonna give yourself a plug, you're welcome to. We're gonna that wind. Where are we? Hey Autumn, what's going on? We're at Hotham Airport. Always payware these days, more of Idaho stuff and also something in Washington. Ah. Here comes Bad Kitty, Finicky Frog. Jeez, Bad Kitty, you're flying with a massive tailwind there, just saying. Mr. Ryan Fox is coming back in. I must do a helicopter flight around here one day. It's been a while since we've done the old helicopters. Alright guys, can I get on board? I want to fly. You can come on, you just put in exclamation mark flight plan, exclamation mark server, and then away you go. Look at the windy thing going. Oh, Bad Kitten's going around. Alright, I'm gonna leave it on a wing view here so you can see some action there. I'm gonna go and make a quick coffee and then I'll be back and then we're gonna fly to Mount Beauty before we jump into a RJ. So I'll just be a few minutes and I'll go check on the doggos. Won't be long. Be back soon, guys. Flight 2 will be the RJ. Will be the RJ. Just eating Christmas sugar cookies. I think I'm on my third tin. They've been out since the start of October. Alright. Let's get going, shall we? There's a piston at a Duke. Few piston Dukes around. Hey, Michael, what's going all the way from Canberra? Holy cow, who's doing monos over there? It's Mr. Ryan Fox is there. I don't know who was doing monos over there. Hope you're doing well, mate. There's a contest 206. Hang on. I've missed that before. Did you put it in the sim? Which one is it? This guy over here. Must be. Did you put it in here? Just finished doing your seniors class. Guys, I probably didn't mention before, but Mr. Milo and Max, he's been one of the flight sim community people, been around for many, many years, contributing and helping, and been involved in the community, especially in a lot of Aussie streams, but also Mr. Milo Max makes great sceneries. He actually produced Hotham. So this is his scenery. And he's done a lot of freeware stuff as well. So we had to thank Mr. Molo Max, who's hanging out on YouTube. I mean, Twitch, I should say. Landing lights can go on, strobe lights can go on. And I'm probably, yeah, I am. Hey Marlo, I know you probably don't want to know or remember, but how many hours, I always ask this when I ask developers, how many hours did you take to create this airport? Lights going down. We've got a Baron, and we have a Piston Duke. I think I need to update those two. I think they've had an update. So many planes I need to update. Coffee over here. All right, well, let's turn some sim sounds up a little bit. Everyone's waiting. Are you guys good to go? There is a traffic queue. Sometimes people just sit there and I think they're waiting for me, or I wait for them, or I sort of don't like to be the first one to go so I can fly with the group. Go. Oh, now she's... We had the winds. Should really give Mount Hotham a try for skiing. I've been to Hotham before. On a ski trip. Broke my ribs on that trip. We're cruising. It's only 18 nautical miles before we get to Beauty, so it shouldn't take us too long to get there. There were 6 people at the pool table today. There's Mr. Michael from Canberra. There we go. How good will this be? Instead it'll be nasty blobs. There is nasty blob trees still in the sim though. There's a few of them. There's probably more than a few of them, but there is some there. Look at this. Look at the TBM just dropping its own with the autopilot dropping into the wind with the wing. Just to keep it straight. But she's windy. But look at that. We got 29 knots. Now she'll straighten up, but she'll still drop the wing into the wind, just not as much. Did you see my new cup? See the new cup? Hang on. The real MVP. Junior got it for me for one of the Father's Days. And then Mount Beauty, I think, is just in this sort of gully here from memory. I think Mount Beauty was the freeware. It was a free. Everyone should have it because it was a freeware airport given in the Australia World Update. All right, we're gonna take off the autopilot. We're gonna come into the galley here a little bit. How pretty is that? Very, very, very nice. There's the airport. Should be down here somewhere, I think, from memory. That might be it there, I think, from memory. It's sort of really only one way in here, though. But we do have, I don't really want a 24 knot tailwind though. Convenient, I'm in the water, landing only plane. Well, that's an interesting choice. There is like a little lake or little pond you can land to it next to it, I think, from memory. If you could try to get into it. It's like a little dam there. Oh, there's a bigger one to the... There's a bigger one. You might be able to get in there. We're going to go full flaps for this. Actually even trim the aircraft. I haven't trimmed it at all today. Holy cow, he's giving us a raid. Mission 9B! Hey Nige, what's going on? Oh, that's gonna play up on me. Oh, welcome, Mr. Nige B. We're just doing a very interesting approach into Mount Beauty here. But, welcome very much for the raid. Nice to. What were you DJing or were you flight simming? Holy cow! Look at that. He's trying to land in there, Mr. Bear. Thank you very much for the raid, Mr. Nige. Flight sim. Oh, there we go. I don't know where the runway is. There we go. All right, we didn't do too bad. We're only doing this because there's a massive headwind and crosswind, so... I hear ya. I know, it's windy. Oh, that wind still caught me off guard. I'll get that aileron down. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. We got that. We just did end up doing a bit of mono. There we go. Another cool a windy approach into Mount Beauty, because I don't really want to come in with a 24 knot tailwind, so that was cool. I'll actually have to have a look at the approach procedures for the airport here for this other runway. I've got some emphasis, not some emphasis here. I've got some actually no. Let's get way off the runway. Guys, I got to do a bit of shout out to a friend, Nige B. He's a great community member for a lot of streams over on Twitch land, but also he streams himself now, and he does some flight sim streams and he does some DJ streams. He's a very experienced DJ in getting back into the DJ stuff, so make sure you jump over there and give him a follow. Look at that, gusting. Success in the water, there was no way that would take off. I saw your approach, Nick, as I was making my my base turn. Holy cow. Put the brakes on. No, are we going around? Are we going around? Going into the fence. That was quick. I'd love to fly in here in real life one day and just check it out. Sneak in behind you's here. I just noticed something. Some water issues there. Man, I hope they fix some of that in 2024. Ooh, getting a bit overzealous there. All right, a brake can go on, and let's shut some stuff off here. This can go off. De-ice. I had the prop de-ice off. That's interesting. They can go off. That can go off. That can go to on, that can go to main. Bleed can go to off, fans can go to off. Pop that back to low. Ready a masters can go off. And then we're gonna pull it. Good old flight sim. I wish they'd get rid of that. Helps if I turn that off too. Oh, listen to that. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Generator's off as source is off. Let's lock that down. I'm going to turn all these guys off as well. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice, cool, pretty little airport. I'm going to push all these way up. We are going to jump into the Just Flight RJ in a second, but I just want to show yourself something before we move off so you guys can see. We'll move on. TBM. What's a good TBM one? Yeah, that'll do. It's probably a little bit hard to see on the camera, but there we go. So that's our TBM throttles. That's their TBM throttles, as you can see. All modeled after this guy here. It's a bit hard to see, but that does round like it does in that one there too, so. And I just made the button a little bit smaller. But yeah, you can go and check it out at FS Mods, plus all that other stuff. And we are going to into the RJ. All right. Cool. All right, guys, I'll be back in a minute. Just give me a chance to load up the RJ. We'll be going into Brisbane. I'll set up the flight plan details in a second, or you can grab them from the Discord if you want to. Actually, I'm just going to leave it on the full screen here while we do that. So you can just look at my fat, old, ugly face for a little bit. Or maybe if you wear glasses, take them off, and then I look a little bit better. Enjoy the next trip, Inja. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming from Flying with us. I appreciate it. All right. I actually need to bring up Sim Brief for this one. 8th of November already. Holy cow. That's huge, I know. You've got a big, what big nose you have there? Yes, another day, another flight. What's going on, Mr. Pinchy? But we've been, what, flying the RJ for a week now, so this will be the last stream. So I thought it was coming out, it would have been like tonight, but this will be the last stream that we'll do with it for a little bit, because we've been flying it for the last like 4 streams. But I thought if anybody picked it up and they wanted to come flying together, it's a good time to do it. Oh, my sim just crashed. The sim just friggin' crashed. Are you for real? What do we do now for 20 minutes? Sim broke. Oh, damn it. Like I say, bugger. Yeah, the sim just broke. But you can pick up the RJ over at the Just Flight store. It's released now. If you do have the BAE 146, you can actually pick up a discount. I think Just Flight sent everybody an email about how to claim your discount, or you can get it as a 146 RJ bundle as well, which is discounted. Flight plan is in there if you guys want to put in exclamation mark flight plan. Gonna load up the charts. That was a nice GA flight. Thank you, Richo. Appreciate it. Yeah. Something different. I hadn't flown the TBM for a little bit. I love the TBM. I think it's a great plane. What am I doing now? Bring up the charts. I'm hoping to get some like personal, not that I don't love flying and streaming at the same time, but I'm just hoping to get some personal flying done with 2024. More to suited to real life, do some real life flying in the sim. If you get what I mean. Runway do they want us to come on? Runway 10. I'll do. Or did I put that on final? No, I don't want to do final. Looks like we're going to be managing our own approaches into Gladstone by the looks of it. Well, looking forward, yeah, I'm going to go walkabout and all that sort of stuff. I just want to really sink my teeth into it. It might not even stream for 2 days after the release. We'll see. Well, depends what's going on. I will be hanging out in the Discord with Discord friends though. What we got here? Look at that later. Having hot chips and sandwiches for lunch today. Yeah, I think Junior's got a mate coming around tonight, so we'll probably do some hot chip sandwiches for dinner. It's probably what we're gonna do. It's not even lunchtime yet, it's only 11:24. So we'll worry about that later. Alright, so we got another 10 minutes. To check out. Not touching it until January. I'll wait for the dust to settle. Many thanks. You're not even interested just to mess around with it, Bubba? Friends in Discord, you have feral drop bears there, and we remind you all of those wonderful moments. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys weren't punishing me, there'd be something wrong. Heckling, or should we say Mr. Bubba Van Braun, hazing? What are friends for? Yes. Bubba thinks friends are for hazing. Oh. God damn it, you're gonna miss this leg, gonna learn to fly the fly-by-wire 320. No worries, a native, you could have, you're welcome mate, just have it playing in the background if you want to. I'm off to the 15th, 28th, it's just a, oh, it's just a coincidence, really? Oh, there we go, that's a nice coincidence. Jasper, what's going on? Hi Oz, how's the GA flying in your real life? Pretty you been up this year yet? No, I've been flying this year, I just haven't flown for 6 months. There's two reasons. One, that I could have fixed. The other one is I just haven't had the money to go flying. That's the problem, it's expensive. So I was looking at doing a check ride and do some tail dragging stuff endorsement, but I don't know now. We shall see. There was hazing, and then if there was hazing, and then if the fog, you will know the feeling that you get when you can't remember how to start up a plane. Mine gets all foggy. Oh my god. But yeah, I haven't been flying since July was the last flight I did. So it's nearly been 6 months. I don't know where my logbook is. I'd have to have a look. Actually, I have no idea where it is. That's in. I don't know where my flight bag is these days. Interesting. I don't know where that would be. See it from here. Doing Christmas shopping is costing more and more. Do I have to recertify? So basically, I've got to do my biannual review, Bubba. But I'd probably do like 3 or 4 lessons. Again, beforehand. So then I'd probably get an instructor to take me on to a nav as well. So it's going to cost a fair bit of money to get back into it because instructors are expensive. So... But yeah, it's just the way it is. Hopefully, you know, things like doing FS mods and stuff like that will eventually pay for itself, and we'll be able to help contribute so I can get back into real world flying, because I miss it and I want to fly. Like, they're the only things that are stopping me is my affordability, because I'm a full-time content creator. It's not the... In this day and age with the world economy, it's probably not the best thing to do. So, or I might have to go back and work so I can go flying again. I don't know. We shall see. Not cheap. Yeah, well, their prices have gone up, so it's getting quite expensive. Even to rent a plane is like $320 an hour wet. Like, and I just don't have $320 to go flying for an hour. For Christmas this year, yeah. And the thing is, and part of the pun is that I'm the same, right? I'm the same as everybody else. When times get tough and cost of living goes up, you start taking off the things that you don't need for your day-to-day. So, like, you know, your subscription services and things like that. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing for content creators and stuff like that. You know, you see the level of donations drop and subscriptions drop and stuff like that because people can't afford it. So that's how it sort of affects me and a lot of other content creators out there, except for if you're super massive. So, but then I do the same thing. I start, you know, my cost of living, we start sort of monitoring it too. So real world flying at the moment is just something, you know, that I can't do. I would love to, but I just have to wait. That was the cost 20 years ago, but also included an instructor. Yeah. Then you got an instructor on top of that. So, and these are only smaller planes. It's gone up probably in the 5 years that I've been flying. Probably gone up 20% in cost. 20% in cost. Which I said, yeah, I can't afford to go back into it. Yeah. So we'll see. I might have to give this content creation stuff up in a couple of years and just go back to real world working life. We'll see how we go. But at the moment, in the foreseeable future, not happening. But I'll definitely keep you guys posted of what goes on. I've sort of been through this before. So when I had my surgery, not Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. I had my surgery. I had to take 6 months off. Stocking shells. I might have to go and do something. Yeah. Why does YGL have a funky approach? I'm not sure, Pinchy Lobster, but I had 6 months off from flying from my surgery because I physically couldn't hop on the wing and get into a plane. So I've done this before. Pringle says it cost me $3.80 an hour dry to private hire. And what do they charge you for the fuel? For Sky 182 or a private hire, my 152 is 250 wet. Yeah. It's expensive, yeah. Man, I need to pick hobbies that are cheap. Flight simming and real world flying. Shit. Why did I choose those? I should have been a Formula 1 driver as a hobby. It might have been cheaper. Gav, what's going on? And the other thing I got to do is I've got to buy a new PC too. Unless we can hook up a sponsorship with someone. Because if you guys don't know, with Apex, I actually bought my own PC. $2.8. Okay, $2.80 per litre for fuel, and planes usually do 30 litres an hour. Yeah. Yeah, so the prices that I was mentioning before, Pringle, all those prices are all wet. All wet. Michael said, my work days are finished for the rest of my life now because of my eyes and health now. Yeah. Michael, you need to look after the #1 priority, which is yourself. You cashed up, Pringle. Well, Pringle gets paid to fly now. He gets, so the 182 people pay him. They probably don't pay him too much money. Oh, I don't know. I should be the one to speak, but usually the first few jobs of a commercial pilot don't pay that well. Yes, mate, you're spot on. Yeah. Grinchy79, he says, hello guys and girls, welcome. We're just waiting for the sim to load. $30 per load plus $30 a shop fee. Really? Is that it? Lobster. So per load, how many loads would you do on an average day though? And it's crazy, hey. It's crazy. You don't get paid if you don't go flying, and you could be sitting around. So if you have bad weather, sorry, Pringle. So if you have bad weather, you show up, you don't get paid. $46 an hour at a bar. Holy cow, that's good money. At a bar. You do 5 to 10 loads. $46 an hour. I'm moving there. Yeah, that's what I said, Betty Big Bucks. That's good money for a bar. Holy cow. Shane starts Googling making drinks. The thing is, I don't drink. Holy cow. 46 bucks? Holy shit. It must be worth 35. What's that movie? Cocktail. I need to start watching it. I'll send you my resume, Pringle. I'm coming. On to $17.80. I'm glad I don't drink. $17.80 for a pint. You might as well just hand them over an orange note and say, just keep the change. Holy cow. Hey, Pringle, when you're working, how many pints do you pour in an hour? Is that Mexican pesos? A stubby of a JD. What's JD? Is 15. Not many. Well, maybe they should put their prices down. You're working at Bondi. It must be. Holy cow. I'm in the wrong business. 46 bucks an hour. Jack Daniels. $46 an hour. Man, I might as well just go back and get a real job. Holy cow. Must be working at Threadbow. I know. It's so expensive to buy anything when you're in the snow. I remember the last time when I broke my ribs. You told this story, but I broke my ribs. Went all the way down to the bottom of the mountain to the doctor. And he confirmed that I broke my ribs. Nothing you can do about it. Gave me a bunch of painkillers. I walked over to the bottle and paid like 60 bucks back then. This was a few years ago. 60 bucks back then. Oh, it might even be more. It might have been 80 bucks. And I carried a slab of, I don't know, whatever it was, heavy beer. And jumped up back on the ski lift up to the lodging. And I was yelling out to the dude. I was yelling out to the dude. I said, because I had the box of beer with me, and I was yelling, because you can pay for them to take it up there for you, but it costs a fortune, or you can just risk taking it up yourself. And I was yelling out to the dude. It's like, can you help me? When I was getting off. Bus drivers get more money for that. Everyone's jealous, Pringle. When I started at Coles, I was $15 back in the day, and I was on $11.20 an hour. Well, my first legitimate job out of school, streamers get paid $3.50 an hour. Well, not even that. Not even that, Betty. Not even that. Like sometimes you make $6 and you might stream for 5 hours, you might make $6, and then other times it's completely different. But if you work it out on average, it's less than minimum wage. I remember my first job was in 1990. My first job out of school was 1988, 1999. Like I worked when I was growing up through high school and stuff, but I think I was on $8.25 an hour. As a full-timer, $8.25 an hour. I think I made like $320 a week back then. That just shows how much inflation's gone up. That was minimum wage. It was like $320 a week. What does that work out to be? Like minimum wage back then, $320. I don't know what the tax back then, so it's probably 10%. No, it would have been more than that. So maybe I say I was making, I don't know, $500 a week. Before tax, times 52, 26,000. I think that's a little low. I think it was minimum wage was like, oh no, back then it would have been. And I remember when I started working in that last company, it was 32 was minimum wage. What's that divided by 52? 615. Yeah, so it would have been like $28,000 was minimum wage a year when my first full-time job. 19 years old, so that was 40 years ago. Get a lot of tax for the bar. Yeah, my first job at high school was Boeing at $10.25 an hour. Yeah, that's what I made when I was in the teens also. Yeah, it's amazing how much cost of living and all of that's gone up. Hey, that's crazy. All right, let's not talk about things that have And do you know what though? The same thing is, no one can afford to do anything anymore anyway. The same thing's still what it is. Oh man. Hey Mark, what's going on? Mr. T. Phillips, welcome to the stream. I didn't say hello. I would rent a C1 at 52 wet for 45 an hour. Holy cow. Is that US dollars or AUD? Just live on, yeah. Yeah. Man, I think I might have to get a part-time job. I'm going to go down and work with Pringle on the weekends. All right, here's the RJ. I'm going to show you some stuff here just quickly because I don't think I've showed any of this. So let's go over to here. There's probably an update that I need to download. My first job paid $19.78 with $3.80 USD. Holy cow. I remember when I was in Canada, minimum wage was like $6.50 an hour when I lived in Canada. It was crazy. Come work the bar, or actually you can do the ground support for the skydiving. Yeah, why not? I can wash planes. I can fuel them up. I can push them around. I can get all the seat. I can get your seatbelt, and I can all make it nice and ready for you. I can clean your windscreen. But what I will say not though is I'm not cleaning any blood off the propeller. I'll leave that for you. All right. Anyways, back going this. Pringle knows what I'm talking about. It's a joke. All right. So let's have a look at the liveries for the RJ100. So you got some things like all the. This was the last British airliner, so a lot of them are British sort of liveries. British Airways, Atlantica, all that sort of stuff. Brussels. Cobham, which is the Australia. You got the Jota Airways, which is obviously US there. That was a football team one. Summer Air. I think that Summer Air is like a South African one. Swiss. The other Swiss livery there. I was going to ask you to I was going to ask you to do the tourists. Then you've got the R70, which I actually haven't flown. It's got some SAS in there with the red SAS engine liveries. That's nice. The Formula One management livery. And then you've got the little, you've got the 85. Air France. South African. That'd be a nice little livery with a tail on there. CityJet. All that sort of stuff like that. So yeah, a few different ones in there. Not as many liveries as you would see with the BAE 146, but anyways. All right, so let's just get this thing going. We're doing, hang on, I'm in the bloody RJ 146s now. Hang on, get into the right plane here. Where am I going? I lost RJ. There we go. 100. There we go. Let's get a Common Air. We are in a Vegas. I'm gonna get back to work now. Get off my soapbox. The F-28's come out of here, so I'm just gonna pop myself down here next to Tricky. The guys on SpaceX launched fitting the astronauts in their seats. Hey? They launched fitting the astronauts in their seats. What do you mean? Pilot in the passenger seat and belts on? Pringle wishes. Pringle wishes that I would put his seatbelts on for him and tighten them up. He wishes. Don't think you've seen an RJ fly in real life. Yeah, well, it was Britain's last built and designed manufactured airliner. I hit 500 hours in the sim a few days ago. It's such a milestone for me in the simming world. Jasper, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Right, this is going to be the last flight of the stream. Sorry about the taking long to reload back in. $2024, all the hours reset. Yes, they do. Yeah. They do. They all reset. They can't, they're not carrying the hours over. Which so be it. Hopefully it hours actually calculate properly though in the new sim. just wait for the airport to load in properly. So when we picked up the last doggo, we actually picked it up from here, just right here. And I was standing there. I was standing at that fence there, watching the F-28 pull back here and start up and taxi out. It's actually a great view. It's actually not a Qantas cargo area. I believe it's a Virgin cargo area. And you park there and whatnot there, but it's a great viewing place to watch. You can just park and just stand at the fence and watch stuff. It's really, really cool. It's a good little viewing area. Zach says, I flew on the Northwest Airlines RJ when I was a kid from Minneapolis to MN, Green Bay. So there has been some in the US. I stopped counting like after 2,500 hours. Yeah, I think I've got about 1,500 hours or something in the sim. But I know I'm between 1,000 to 1,500 in the sim. I picked Kirby up the airport. Yeah, Kirby flew in from Mackay. All our dogs have come in on planes. All right, let's do this, shall we? Minnesota to Wisconsin. Okay, another state I can't pronounce in America. Import. Cool. All right, let's do this, everybody. Start her up. Let's get everything up and running. Hey Mark, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. G'day, 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 g'day. Actually, the girls got their cuts yesterday. And they got little ties on. They look very, very cute. It should be a dog groomer. There's plenty of money in that. Hang on. Let's see. Have to do one for this side? I do. There we go. All right. While we're waiting for the IRSs to do the IRSs, we're going to do some things here. Because it takes a while. Got a 10. What do I do with the charts? We're going to be taking off runway 1. There we go, and that'll change itself anyway. All right, let's go down here to the FMC, and it's out of date. Brisbane, let's go here, and no, they're not done yet, but that's all right. I've worked out that you can go and put the whole flight plan and routes and stuff in anyway, while it's doing its thing. So you can just do it. It just takes a while. We're going to Gladstone, so Yankee Golf Lima Alpha. I don't know if I've flown to Gladstone in the stream before. This might be the first time. Oh, you donkey. You donkey. All right, let's punch that in there. Departures and arrivals. We are doing runway 1 right. And then we're going to be doing the ASIS 01 departure, which is this guy here. And the transition, we're going to use the Bix. I'm going to put that in there. So that'll do that. Let's go to routings. And I'll come up the chat in a second. I'm just going to make sure I get this. Then we're going to go to direct to BN. No, I'm not going back to BN. I'm going to Q67. And that's going to take us to Gladstone anyway. So we've only got one airway to follow. And then we go back to departures and arrivals. Go to the arrival, and we are doing the RNAV for runway 10. And I'm just going to do the final. That's it. Let me have another look at this. Yeah. Oh no, we will do the guy here. Cool. All right, that's all in there. Let's check out the legs page and make sure everything's okay. Then we're going to activate this. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of a drama here. Gladstone. What I might do is I'm going to get rid of... We're going to delete this guy. And then we're going to go down here. And we're going to grab this. And we're going to pop that there. Then we're going to activate this. There we go. Hit that. And they're still not flashing yet. Holy cow. Pringle said, ausflightsimmer, do you have the Gladi payware? Think it's Impulse or Orbex? I can't remember if I do or not, Pringle. I can't remember if I do or not. The views, nice views today. Great looking aircraft today. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Michael. How are we going for fuel? All right, I'm not going to use a GSX to board. We're just going to board ourselves. Oh, it's waiting for GSX to do the boarding. Of course you are. I need to bound a key for that. We got any more coffee? Oh, we've got cold coffee left. Bonus. Bonus. Are you flashing yet? You're not flashing. All right, we're gonna wait for G6 to do its thing. That guy. Love the instant iced coffee. Well, you know, it's always good when you've got a little bit more coffee left.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
No worries. All right, I'm just going to move these across. They'll start doing their own thing soon anyway. I think it's just a time thing. I'm surprised you can't actually speed it up. You probably can. I probably just don't know how to do it.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
No worries. We're going to wait for everybody to board. Got to wait for the pilots to get on there, and then we'll get ready to go. Someone's already up. We don't have long to taxi anyway, so we'll save some time there. I like it how no one walks out together on the. It's like the staff never want to be around each other. $19? No, surely not. Surely not. Angus says I'm landing runway 28. What do you mean for Gladstone? Once we get in the air, I just got to go and do a dog check on the doggos and take them out. Do a snake check once we get in the air. Here comes the bus. Oh, there we go. It's worked. Cool. We're an Eddie expert at the IRSs in this thing now. Oh, someone else popped in there. Changed. GSX is probably going to bugger up the door thing here too. Runway 10's 8 knot tailwind. Alright. There we go. Shouldn't take long from the board. There we go. We've got 14. 93. That's a lot of people for this plane. It's going to take, because I think the bus is, what's the bus? 80 people? I think we're going to need another bus, unfortunately. The GSX. Mr. Maple Leaf, what's going on? Finished school for the day. Yeah, I think we're gonna need another bus. Gonna need a bigger boat. I know. Gonna need a bigger plane. Yeah, because I think it's like 80 people it will hold. We're gonna need another. Yeah, so it's like 80, so we're gonna need another bus. $82, $83, $84, $86. Is it gonna take us to 93? Come on, take us to 93. No, 88. We're gonna need another bus. 89. 90. Oh, it might be a full bus. Or is it 90? Did it stop at 9? It did. So we're going to need another bus for 3 more passengers. By the looks of it. Freaking hell. We need another bus for 3 more packs. Ghetto! Waste of a bus for those. Let them walk. Yeah, I know. We're going to need another bus. What do you want, Beto? Oh, here comes the other bus. It wasn't too far away. There we go. So I gotta wait for it to board so I can grab my center of gravity properly. Pringle, you can't be writing things like that. Okay, 31.0. Let's go to hang on. 14 is being completed. 6.3. We're going there. What was it? It's very noisy in the back there. 31. She's got the voice of the ship will destruct in 1.3 minutes. It's got that sort of voice. Uh, 273.22. 273. And 26. There we go. And I'm gonna get one more. What do you mean skill issues? So do I. What do you mean so do I? Ooh, the ISA is 14. Holy cow. Interesting. Execute that. All right, we're good to go. We are good to go. Start the APU. The door hasn't done one yet, so that's good news. APUs are fired up. APU power is available. Pack on air. There we go. And we can go and get rid of this guy here. Get rid of the chocky doos. Come on. And the chocks. There we go. Trucks are all off. Tell GSX to push us back. Oh, it's done it. It's done it. Bloody goddamn GSX. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm sure it's been fixed with the update. I'm sure it's been fixed with the update. Plane's broken again. I should have deboarded the plane and swapped aircrafts. I'm sure, like, this is still the pre-release version. I haven't updated it. That's alright. I know how the bugs work, so I haven't updated it. So I'm assuming if I updated it, it would be fixed. We're just gonna shift P this thing. All right, engine number 4, starter switch on. Let's go. Oh, helps if I actually put all the fuel pumps on. One engine's live. Let's go. Oh, hang on. We're waiting still. think Pringle's the only one that's over in Twitch at the moment. Right, engine number 3. I can't get my bloody camera out of the shot. For the N1 to pop up. Who's that taking off? Beautiful. And our last engine, number 2. 2 for 22. Right, let's go upstairs. That can go off. That can go off. And let's turn some gens on. Both packs can go on there for the moment. Cabin emergency lights is armed. Cool. No smoking. Oh, I forgot to turn that on before. Let's get the hydraulics going. Anti-skids, brakes can go on. They can all go on. These guys can go on. And we'll leave the APU connected for a little bit. I put seatbelt signs on. I did. Cool. One notch flaps. Brakes the only thing that's on. Brake fan cell is on. I put it to auto. Should be on auto. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the bejeebers out of me. Put it onto auto. Wasn't expecting that. Ernie, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's get out of Dodge. Let's ungauge this. And we're there. Old Stutterville, the old Brisbane Stuttervilles. Alright, light directors can go on. Thanks very much for everybody flying with us too. today. I appreciate you guys coming out and doing that. And thank you very much for everybody who's been chilling out, either lurking at work or chilling out at home. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very, very much for keeping me company. What we got down here? Mr. Lobster's down there. Tricky's down there. Oh, we've got a couple of people in international. Greg's in international and someone else is there in international, but I can't see their name properly. Hey, Mr. Mike. Mike says, flying with you is my excuse to fly 738s. There we go. Well, I didn't put my taxi lights on. No big deal. All right. There's a breeze of Vegas in the background there. It's tricky. There you go. Is rotating in the 320. Nice. Never noticed that. It always said in the EFB preview Oz Flight Sim. Oh, that's cool. Just so they can see who's got it and who doesn't. We're gonna die? What do you mean we're gonna die? Make all flying fun again. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, it's cold. Oh, the aircon cranked up too high. All right, we're gonna change over to air. That can go on there. That can go off. Make sure we're still traveling along here. Great. APU gen can go off, and let's stop the APU. My bloody pet rat is more entertaining than Shane. I think I need to unmod you, Maple. Insane. Another bloody Airbus. Well, when you say things like that and you're meant to be a moderator, what else do you want me to say? You appreciate your comments, keep them coming. I thought he was going to let me go because he just stood there. He needs to lay off the candy. He does. Maybe when I said another bloody Airbus, they decided to go. What's he doing? What's he doing here? Hey, Super Chris, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Alright, I don't know what this guy's doing. Is anybody in the A380 that's in the chat? He might be waiting for us. Mike Coffee says, just wrapping up my flu. 2 days more and I should be fair to income. Yeah, right, mate. I can never see the strobes. Sorry, we're gonna do pilot stuff up here. I flew earlier, CSX worked perfectly. What are you talking about, Tricky? There's a Mosley, or Mozzie, I should say. Am I the last one to go? No. Got Kanga, Roger Cloud, and Mr. Greg.
Crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Airspeed allowed. Check thrust. Thrust set. 80 knots.
Cabin is secured for departure.
Go. Rotate. Positive climb. Gear up selected.
There we go. I still need to work on my after takeoff flows though a little bit, because I keep forgetting to take toga off and put onto climb mode. No, but seriously, my Python is due for a nice rat dinner this weekend. Unlucky for me, he eats frozen kind. Just takes a while to bring it up to temperature. What? And that's loud. All right, so that's going to go up to 40. We're going to go all the way up to 26. We'll need to page that. Kelly there. There we go. Let's go and extend this L out a little bit. Alright guys, I need to go and check on the doggos. I'll be back in a few minutes. I think this flight's going to take about an hour. Oh, the block time's an hour, flying time's about 50 minutes. Sometimes we'll... I have no idea. They're talking about feeding snakes. They're eating the snakes. They're eating the rats. Oh, there we go. We're going to fly over Clown Town. Nice. Tailwind should actually be 40-ish. They're eating the cats and the dogs. They're eating the pets. I can't do it. Junior does a really good one. Really good one. Fozzie could do Trump pretty good too. It was a nice accent. All right, what are we doing? Landing lights can just go off. Runway lights can just go off. Seatbelt signs can go off. Where's the ding? There's the ding. Ding, ding. All right. They really are. Demonetized. Well, guess what, Maple Leaf? I don't monetize the streams. I do not monetize the streams, my friends. Over on, well, YouTube I don't, but Twitch makes me do it, unfortunately. But I don't monetize the streams. So they can't take that away from us. Alright, I will be... have we got music playing? I can't even hear it. We do. It's just the crappy disco music. I need to get rid of Pretzel Rock and move on to something else again already. All right. Well, let's do this views here. You got a Morton Island, which I've flown a bunch over in real life. Beautiful place to go flying, and beautiful place to go. I highly recommend people going over to the Morton Island Resort and spend some time there. It's beautiful. Heaps to do as well. We're going to leave you, but we're going to do this view here, and we're going to keep climbing. All right, I'll be back. We're going to see what the doggos are doing. I'll bring Kirby in so you can see her her tie, if she wants to get up and go to the dunny. All right, be back soon. Yeah, she's grown a little bit, but she's sort of stalled. Everybody that hasn't seen her for like a month says that she's grown. She's basically sitting at 2.9 kilos and she's not getting any bigger. She eats a lot though. Interesting. It's got to be a scam. I got a support email from Navigraph and I never submitted them one. Unless someone's trying to hack into my my Navigraph account. Oh no, that's issue. Bunch of content creators. Huh? That's weird. It's a weird email. Sorry, just wanted... No. It's a weird thing. I'm not going to go into it, but it's weird. No, I was just CC'd into it with a bunch of content creators. It's a bit weird. And it doesn't really say anything on there, so... Anywho, you get so much stuff, it's insane. Nigerian Prince needs your help. That's what I go. Sorry, already helping out the princess. Can't help you. I'm busy. All right, so we just flew over Maroochydore then, and we are on our way. We're making a turn. Oh no, or we're not. What's? Huh? Not going up very far anyway. Let me bring up the charts. See what's the geo. Yeah, already busy helping out. There we go. So yeah, so there was the sunny coast, there was Maroochydore, there's Noosa, and then we'll have Harvey Bay and so forth just up here on the right hand side, and going up to Gladstone, which is just north of Bundaberg. Doesn't take long to get up here. Someone's saying we need to go to runway 10, and so that's the runway we're going on. I think they said 10. You've got 3 of those this week. I actually haven't got the Nigerian Prince one. I'm sure I'll get it one day. I get a lot of ones where they're trying to get the content creator to click it so they can get access to your like YouTube account and stuff. It's crazy. They disguise themselves as sponsors and stuff like that. Pretty pain in the ass. It got released on the marketplace today morning. Oh, there we go. Black Square put the analog caravan into the marketplace. Nice. Nice. How much are you flying for? Nick, probably be about 40 minutes or so. Just seeing what went on the marketplace. Bunch of liveries. Not really. What's that? Landers Marine Base? Very, very odd. Team DG, you've got to wait though. That's the thing is, when you buy stuff, you need to get PC, Maple, because then you get it straight away. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it goes. There's heaps of updates going on. Heaps of updates. Buy me one? I can't even afford to buy myself a new one, let alone buy you one. In 7 minutes out of Gladstone? Yeah. Never featured me on that Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 as net or 2020 in the community creator highlight. They've never put me on there. I don't know why. I've never been lucky enough to go on there. Or in a community video. Maybe one day. You're too good for it? Rubbish. They had my photo on the pre-release, on the global pre-release. They had my photo up on the presentation, and I didn't even get. And I didn't. It's not that I didn't get to go, but I didn't go because I had my photo up there. What was I looking at? I was looking at something on here I wanted to have a look at. Right. Just want to check something. I'm wondering, because Microsoft, they've been doing those. Is anybody reading the Microsoft stuff or been on the check this ausflightsimmer? What do you mean? What am I checking? What am I checking, Lobster? The link. What do you mean? Which link? The Just Flight one. Which link? Just Flight one. I can't see a link, Pringle. There's no link. No, because you can't drop links. So you have to send it to me in Discord. You have to send it to me in Discord. I have only mods and myself can drop links to just stop people from spamming. Alright, we're actually flying pretty slow here, so I'm gonna speed up. We should be on that one. I should be on the front cover of 2024. The ausflightsimmer. Ricky, you can take the photo now. Ready? Speaking of Just Flight, are they not taking new accounts? How do you mean not taking new accounts? Yeah, if you send me a link in Discord, I'll have a look at it. Oh. Okay, cool. I'll have a look at it later. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah. All in plane takeoff. Yeah, I'll have a look at it later. I get you. There's no way to create an account. No, well, the thing is, hey, CP6565, Matthew, welcome to the stream. How you create an account with Just Fly is you got to buy something. So when you're buying something, that's when you create the account. Or if you want to create an account for free, you've got to buy one of the freeware things. So they've got some free things on their site, and you can buy one of those. So basically, you got to do it when you're in checkout. It's how the Just Flight store works. Hope that makes sense. Oh, there's Sensei there. So there's Harvey Bay just up there. Maryborough should have been, where's the buzzer? Maryborough would have been in here somewhere. The airport would be here somewhere. And that's Harvey Bay Airport up there. Flown into both of those myself in the real world. Mike Cobb Sales Flight Simmer, just a flight update. The Warrior, but stupid me, I bought in the store long ago. Wonder if I email the proof that I have the Warrior, maybe Just Flight would be nice. Yeah. See, this is the thing. Okay, so Mike, I've done that once before through the Microsoft store. I had an airport that I purchased directly from someone, and then I actually went and bought the same airport again. Hey, Mrs. ausflightsimmer, what's going on? She's over on YouTube. And then I contacted Microsoft, and they said, nah, you're not doing anything about it. I'm like, oh, that's nice. So maybe Just Flight's the one that you can do. Actually, no, that's a lie. They're not. It was an Orbex scenario, and I contacted Orbex, and Orbex said, no, they're not going to do anything about it. Like, on your Orbex. And they said, what, you can't even put some credit on my account with a difference? And I'll buy something from Orbex themselves? And they said, no. So, Mike, I would go and send Just Flight an email, because they might do something for you on their end. Because Microsoft takes out a commission section, and Orbex says, well, their commission's been taken out. So I turned around and said to him, well, can't you just minus the commission and just give me the offset and put a credit on my Orbex account and I'll buy something else? And they said no. And I'm like, that's really good customer service. So basically, I bought a free airport. I bought an airport twice. Made money out of me twice. So that was my experience with Orbex. What's going on, Mrs. Oz? We're on our way to Gladstone. Don't think also. I don't know. You can, Mike. How did you purchase it? Because you can do a refund through your. If you bought it through the Microsoft store, you can do a refund in there. Yeah, I haven't had very good experiences with Orbex of late. But yeah, if you bought your Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 from the Microsoft store, Gladstone, you can then, when you purchase like airports and sceneries, you can go and refund it in the Microsoft store. Oh, but this is years ago you did it. Oh. Michael says, can you please say hello to Oz Jr.? He's at school at the moment, so needs and any builds sponsorship. I don't think any builds really sponsor people on YouTube though. They've dropped subs obviously over on Twitch land. I'll email them, thank you. Yeah, Mike, so is that a recent thing? This flight update will come to the Microsoft Store version. It will eventually, but I'm not sure what we're talking about. Yeah, London Controller, Kenko, who else they do? They do Two-Tone Murphy, they do Grizzle. They're the ones that I know of. I've actually never contacted them or spoke to INI Builds. Why isn't there a Mrs. Ozflight drop there yet? Yeah, Grizzle's got one, yeah. What do you mean? Why is there a drop flight bear yet? Why isn't she? Because then I've got to pay for Mrs. Oz to be a drop bear, and the only person that wins out of that is YouTube and Twitch. So there's no point. All right, everybody's on the top of descent. You just give her access to the drop bears, but Mrs. Oz doesn't want to hang out with the drop bears. Be interesting if I've actually got this airport. Rude. We would love to talk to Mrs. Oz. I'm sure, Benny Big Bucks, she would love to talk to you as well. Probably can get asked on their forum, a link in the top of the story page. Well, what's Tricky doing low? Tricky's, oh no, he's only at 14,000 feet. Our top of descent still 40 nautical miles away. Hey, Pringle gifted it to you.
Pringles 184 has gifted a sub to Mrs. Oz Flight Simmer.
You smarty pants. There we go. Mrs. Oz Flight Simmer's got a gifted sub over on Twitch. She doesn't have a Discord though. She has to set up a Discord. She doesn't have one. I'll be doing some truck sim ATS and ETS. Michael, you must live on ETS and ATS, but there we go. Thank you very much to the sub over to Mrs. Oz Flight Simmer. The number one drop bear. She is the number one. Mrs. Oz can open a camera, whoop ass better than anybody on Oz Flight Simmer, that's for sure. It gives specifically on YouTube, so I did it over on Twitch. Yeah, it's a pain in the backside. You can't do that on YouTube. Hang on, I better drop an alert for Mrs. Oz and Pringle. There we go. Thanks for gifting a sub to the community, Pringle. And watch you stream as well. Yeah. I just spent my last 30 minutes trying to set up a camera views in the 320, still haven't got them. Native Aussie, have you checked out my camera video? I've got a video that you can watch how to set up with cameras. Maya says bumpy approach. Check that out, that'll help you. If you want to get outside views and all that sort of stuff, all this sort of stuff, it'll help you out. There's a video there. That's a great idea. Get her or one of more of the kiddos to do narration on a live stream, just saying. Well, the problem is it comes down to time. Make some lunch. Native Aussie, just watch this for a second because the video is a little bit old. So, but if you want to pop out on your plane, you want to pop out of the plane. I've got one way of doing it, which is going in config files and changing stuff, which you don't need to do anymore. What you do, you sit in the pilot view, you go all the way over to the right hand side, and then you go into camera, and you go down to pilot, you go down to co-pilot, and it pops you out of the plane. Then you can set up your outside views. Now I'm outside the plane. So I show you how to do that in the video, but I get you to change config files to do it. You don't need to. But it works for you on Xbox as well. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, I didn't, someone told me that way as well. I'm like, that is so much easier. Go. Then I'll have to figure out how to do camera views and so forth on a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. All right, we're coming on top of descent. I'm going to get rid of that guy there. See, Benny Big Bucks, Mrs. Oz wanted to talk to you so much, she's already gone. All right, we're going to go down to 4,000 or above 4,000. So we're going to go all the way down here. Now, where's my app? My app. I could never get the name. There we go. Let's use that. And I love this thing. This thing's the best thing. Touching dials and all this sort of stuff for GA or whatever. So, but we will have a new bracket coming out for this soon if you guys, because it works on Xbox and it works on PC. But then a lot of people on Xbox have got the Turtle Beach yoke. So we've got a mount coming out soon. So you can, if you get one of these, you can put it on your Turtle Beach yoke. If you haven't checked out, check out the AXAir video because the thing is really good. I really enjoy it. One of the best things that I ever started using this year was that. Any reason why my number pad one won't save it to the same to me? Yeah, for your rudder pedals. Native is because if you go and watch that video, you've got to go and delete all of the pre-binded stuff on your number pad. Looking forward to the Turtle Beach stuff. Yeah. So now I'm bringing the arc in. Yeah, so I think from memory when I did the video, actually, if you go and check the description of the stream, there should be a link towards down the bottom. I think I did a tutorial section with a couple of videos in there. That might be easier to find it. Two more for 50 folks. Give a push. Thanks, Benny. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for looking out for us. Just out of curiosity, who's actually got Turtle Beach here? Put a one in the chat if you got a Turtle Beach over on Twitch or YouTube. I'm just interested. Oh, what I was saying before, I was having a look at the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and they're going through all the different peripherals companies. Like, obviously, Pimax has been named as been put a spotlight, but they've got a bunch of other ones. Which are obviously all the different ones that Microsoft are marketing with 2024. So Frostmaster's going to be with them. Gatto's going to be with them. Toby's going to be with them. Turtle Beach is going to be with them. Pimax is going to be with them, and they've got some more. So obviously they're doing the hardware partners. Maple Leaf 69, no, not yet, but it's on your wish list. My wife saw me watching it and purchased it for your birthday. Oh, there you go, Chris. If you haven't got it yet, it's still put aside for the B-Day. Honeycomb. No, Turtle Beach. Turtle Beach. No, you're allowed to use it early. Ah. Do you use Xbox or PC, Chris? PC? Nice. There we go. There's the true. Anybody, Your Highness? I'm lucky last. There we go. Always lucky last. Did you get, Chris? Did you get the Turtle Beach yoke or any of the two? I think they got 2 joysticks. They're one of their joysticks really good. Their second joystick's better than their first one, but it's more expensive. You got the yoke. Nice. Yeah, I've got one behind me. It's sitting. It's sitting on top of another one behind me because I'm doing prototyping and stuff. I won't show you all the bits that I'm prototyping, but let's get a small glimpse. Disco, imagine I most I bought. Got a few planes, yeah. I get you, mate. All right, let's turn some landing lights on already. Our runway lights can go on there. Chris says, I couldn't work out to get ones where most reviews are hard to trust. Yeah, well, I don't know if you checked out my reviews. I did put pros and cons in there. I always put pros and cons in there. Always put pros and cons in there. Your review was good, yeah. So I put in about the detent problem and the throttle's feeling a little bit soft. The trim wheel on that thing's the best trim wheel I've come across. Let me get it. Yeah, cool. Are you happy with it though, Chris? Honest, yeah. Yep. There's always good things. There's always good things and bad things to every sort of stick. Oh, nice, cool. Well, you might like some of the things we've got coming out for that anyway. But yeah, there's always pros and always cons. So I'm actually reviewing the next review you're going to see is this guy from Wing Wing. So I haven't spent enough time with it yet to do the review, but I should have a review on it next week. You'll buy anything that I'll make from it. But yeah, so we're actually checking this out because this one's one of the cheapest sticks you can get. So I was really interested to check it out. You're looking at this one as well, Mr. CP65. Yeah. So this is the Airbus version of it. So I'm going to give you, because I've done reviews of the Frostmaster Airbus one and also the, what's it called? The Sidewinder, which is like the best, cheapest yoke stick you can get. But I'm going to be doing a review on this one. Just so, like like even the feel's got pros and cons to it. So I like the feel of the stick moving around because it's got the haptic stuff in it. Some of the buttons feel a little bit cheaper on the plastic. Build quality, like the hat switch up there. But it is a cheaper yoke. So, I mean a stick. I don't know why I keep saying yoke for. So, you'll have an honest review out with that probably next week. I was hoping to have it out this week, but I had trouble connecting it. Alright, lights on. Everybody's over there. I'm going to turn this music off because I've had enough of the music today. I'll put some brake to slow down. Oh, hang on. My face is still up here. Sorry, everyone. You see your face? Yeah, I just worked that out. It's the last thing you want to see. The 70s cool and they want the discos back. It's pretzel rock. I just need more music options. We just need YouTube to let us play whatever music we want to play. It would be so much better. Alright, everyone looks like they're spaced out pretty well. Got some people coming in. Got Mr. One Chant there. Ex-Pilot's there. Break off. 3 words, AI music? No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oz says, close some borders, some Americans might be running to you. Yeah. It's alright. As long as they're Americans, I know. They're lovely people. We'll have them over here. Alright, so that's GA, and then we go, okay. 3.5, cool. Fozzie to record some songs. All talk, no walk? What do you mean, all talk, no walk? Heard that AI Sinatra singing Nirvana was creepy. Oh my god. Is it gonna? Yeah, it's gonna turn. Cool. It's like, whoa, is it gonna turn for us? Yeah. But did anybody pick up the RJ? It must be a tough sell for, like it's definitely worth a buy, but it must be a tough sell for Just Flight being so close to 2024 coming out. It's not out. Yeah, it's out now. If you go to the Just Flight website, it's out. You can click download, purchase and download. It was out last night. It's not on yours? Did something change? Let me have a quick look. Why and download now? There you go. You can click it. I can click it. They said Friday. Yeah, I know they did. But you can do it now. Hang on. Hang on, I'm looking at the wrong thing. RJ. Is that 146? No, that you press the RJ and then the one, and it goes to the 146. I'm sorry. Yeah, it goes to the 146. You click on RJ and it goes to the 146. That's interesting. Yeah, sorry about that. Hang on, I gotta take this over because I was watching that. Now I'm a little bit too high. Alright, I gotta just do a manual in here. I wasn't watching, my bad. Yeah, I clicked on it last night, Zach, and I thought, hey, Jenny, what's going on? I clicked on it last night and I thought, oh, they've released it earlier. We're just loading in, we're just approaching our last airport into Gladstone. Hope you're doing well on this Friday afternoon, my friend. Nearly knock-off time. Couple hours to go. Flaps down, gears down. She's gusting. Maya said it was gusting before bumpy approach. She was correct. Being busy as on a Friday. All is well though. Indeed, couple hours till the weekend. There you go. Like I like in Spaceballs now or tomorrow, but tomorrow was now. Yes. Well, just wait till you get it. Then it's going to go ludicrous. Ludicrous speed.
Sync rate. Pull up.
Pull up. I do have this scenery.
Minimums.
This big, massive crosswind.
50, 40, 30.
Oh, shit, I didn't get my air brakes
20.
out. Hang on. I'm going to have to do that on the flare. Because they're coming way too hot. Oh, there you go. Crunch!
Spoilers, yellow.
Crunch!
Brake pressure checked.
I need to bind my air brakes to my joysticks instead of my keyboard. Oh, we're going to smoke the brakes. Oh, shit.
60 knots.
Always happens when Tony turns up. Yeah, I had the brakes all the way down. That's the thing. This thing has got no reverses. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the old brakos. Ooh, there we go. We got the temperatures up into the red though, which is 400 degrees. We got the brakes up to 400 degrees. Lucky I've got the auto fan on. I'll have a number for you to call when you're ready. Yeah, piss off. I've heard that one before. Oh, there we go. $400 for those rookie numbers. Mine was like 700. No, I meant the brakes. The brakes were 400. I don't know what my FPS was because I don't have it connected. Would like to see me now. Hey, it's called testing. It's maintenance testing. That's what it was. Maintenance testing. Yeah, me too. 700. What are you flying, Fozzie? Seven out of 10. Thank you, Michael. Test pilot. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Tough crowd as always. Tough crowd as always. For some reason, I always get on the turn of approach, I always get distracted with something. I don't know why. Something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. And then I'm like, oh, we're too high again. My landing was 370. Yeah. And because this thing doesn't have reverses, it's something that you can't, you need to get spot on. ADHD. The tism. The tism popped out in me again. Damn it, I hate when the tism comes out. Oh. Everyone's got a bit of tism. If you're like me, some more than others. I've got lots of it. Alright. There we go. Do I even want to shut this thing down? Yes, I do. Let's start up the... hang on. I'm just going to switch it over to ground on this one. Let's go to the chocks. Let's put the ground power up there. And let's chuck it over to ground straight away as soon as it pops up. Man, I'm hungry. Becomes tricky. Oh, bit of a bounce. There we go. What liveries is that? All right, let's go over to that. Turn the gens off. This can go on. I'm not even going to worry about some air. And let's shut it down. There we go. See you, Michael. Thanks for keeping up and keeping us entertained, Shane. I love you, mate. See you on Sunday. Yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow morning too. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but we'll give the RJ a break, maybe. I was only saying that because I thought it was out already, but free camera. What are you doing, camera drone? What's my free camera doing? It was working. 380. No, I haven't even downloaded it. So I haven't even downloaded it. I want to say a big thank you to everybody that did 1 trip or 2 trips with us today, or 3. Well, it was sort of 3 legs, 2 flights. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Everybody that was hanging out for us. A big thank you to, I think we had 3 subs today. I think it was. Let's have a look. Pringle, we gifted a sub to Mrs. ausflightsimmer. We had Mr. Nige B with the raid. Mr. Ryan Fox and Mr. Lodge Potato. Thank you very much for the memberships. Yeah, so we're back streaming tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out. time for some lunch. And yeah, so hang on, I need to find someone to raid. Do we want to raid? Anybody around that we know of? Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Quick, glance. I can't find it quickly enough.
Oh, why is it not showing up? Hate how the new
Yeah, that's your hometown. I'd
Which
love to
looks-
fly over your hometown.
hate how it does that. Do we know anybody? Do we know? Yeah. I'm gonna drop you over to our friend Tim Caesar. How long's he been? Oh, he might be finishing.
But it was fun. This was fun.
Yeah, I think he's finishing. All right, guys. I'm just gonna bail out here. Love yous all. Have a good day, everybody, and have a great weekend if I don't see you. And I will speak to you sometime soon. Take care, everybody. Thank you. See you guys. Thanks very much.